You okay?
Yes, very well. How are you?
Yep, all good here.
Great stuff. Let me just post the link, yes, so that people can find us. Brilliant. We've got wreaths. We're ready to go. Let me just make sure people can find us. Hi, Steph. Brilliant.
Hi, Steph.
Posted our link to the Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group. So hopefully people will be able to find us. Amazing. And we're live on our YouTube channel as well. Great. Oh, Debbie, you're delving into some ephemera already. I can see you picking pieces.
I'm looking for all the foliage.
A bit of foliage. So we have last week started working with Vicky Boutin's beautiful Mistletoe and Memories. I had to get the name right then. Mistletoe and Memories collection. And last week we were showing some of the stash that comes in this beautiful kit. There's masses of it. We've only just delved into the first little bit. Debbie's got the massive pack of, is it the icons?
Icons and titles, 187 die cut pieces.
Look at that. So I used some of these last week. I used the houses last week. Oh, hi Karen, good to have you with us. People are finding us. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, first time last week that we delved into this beautiful collection, and we're going to be working with it again tonight because there is just so much of it. I started to sort some of my pieces out into a tray, and Debbie, you were sharing how Vicky Boutin organizes her pieces. You had some notes, I know, from her.
Yes, I wrote it down. It was showstoppers, grounding bits like lines, fillers like stars and hearts, and what was the other one?
I like the showstoppers because, so here's my tray that I've emptied out. This would be what she would call a showstopper because it would be a focal piece, a main focal point on your layout. The Santa would be a showstopper. The fillers would be lots of these pieces that I've got at the top. So I'm going to be using some of these. The grounding pieces I've heard her talk about, where you'd have a sort of
some linear pieces. Linear,
yeah.
I've written it down somewhere very safe, and now I don't know where to put my hand on it.
Lots of the linear. And I saw on one of her lives where she arranges all her ephemera so that as she builds a layout, it helps her to place all the pieces, which is brilliant. Hi, Tina. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Helen. Good to have you with us. We're talking about Vicky Boutin's way she organizes her ephemera. So I just thought that was great. And I just can't believe how much is in these pieces. So I did that one last week. And then after the live, I took Steph's advice and I finished this one. And I took some Tim Holtz rock candy, some stickles, and some Nouveau pen. I posted a video on the group just so you could see how I'd finished it, because it's really hard to pick up the sparkle on the camera. But I put a lot of rock candy all along the bottom, and it just doesn't come across on the camera. But there's plenty of on that one. Yeah, Tina watched that live, Deb, where she categorized all her ephemera pieces. Yes, love it. Right, so we are going to start building this wreath. So this is, I want to call it, is it starters number 2? Have you still got your strip, Deb? Because I cut mine off.
Just so that people know. It's called Starters Paper 5.
Paper 5. Yeah, I've got it. Because I cut the strip off, paper 5, and it's got this beautiful, look, even the strip along the edge is gorgeous here. So let's get making a wreath. So how is everybody doing? It seems like the weeks are flying by. We look forward to this time because this is the time where we have.
It's our protected crafting time, isn't it? We don't seem to get a lot, do we?
Oh, we need this bit of time in the week. So I'm going to place my photo. So photo I printed 6x4. This is one of the chipboard frames. This comes in this pack. So it is the chipboard basics. And I'm using one of the larger frames here from that pack. and then I've picked out title holiday from here, and then the other bits are some laser cuts and ephemera. I do like how you've done the baubles there, Deb. I've picked
I'm debating this little antlers at the bottom. I haven't got a photo at the moment, so I'm going to do a base page, and then I'm wondering about painting him with a bit of brown.
I have to say, I painted in. So in the ephemera, there's lots of black and white pieces. I use some watered down oxide. So this is Lost Shadow and Tumbled Glass, watered down distress oxides with just a paintbrush. And I just painted. It's really good to add a little touch of colour.
I'm not sure whether that looks right in the corner, but I thought if I had a photo here and some more embellies, I quite like that little reindeer.
Yeah, because it's nice to have that on a wreath, real sort of country vibe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Tina, you asked a good question. So those powder tools were out of stock, but they're back in stock, and they should be with us within the next week and a half. So when they come in, I'll drop you a message, because I want one too. They're on my Christmas list, and we've got plenty coming in. So because I think they're going to be popular, so I will make sure I let you know when they arrive, because I'm still using this makeshift tub look. So the powder tool takes the stick off of your cardstock stickers. So I love cardstock stickers, but they're sometimes really hard to place because once you stick them down, if you change your mind, you can't move them. Dab them in a bit of powder, they then can be moved around. But this is a messy version. We want those powder tools by EK Success, and they are on their way. Hi, Kate. Good to have you with us.
Hi, Kate.
So how has everybody's week been? Just seems to be flying by too quickly.
I might make this just wreathy, like with...
You could build up, because if you build up some more foliage, you're thinking to layer it with sort of foam pads and adding...
Well, there isn't... The foliage has got a white background, and I'm not sure... I think it takes away.
It does. So I decided not to add any foliage because I like the foliage. I've picked all these little filler pieces, and I'm going to decorate my wreath. So I've got...
That's what I'm thinking. I've got a little snowman. Yeah. That's what
I've got hearts, I've got stars, and then you're just building up a bit more of a festive wreath, but it doesn't need more foliage.
Yeah, I think if I put any foliage on, it will spoil it.
Yeah, it doesn't need it, does it?
No.
Oh, Tina, you're feeling like us. The week has disappeared, like the rest of the year. It's mad, isn't it?
Oh, it's just
we've had bonfire night. Halloween's gone. We're now on to Christmas planning. Oh, and we've got our in-person crop this Saturday.
Yes, looking forward to
which
it.
We are really looking forward to some crafting time with a lovely group. And then we've got our 12-hour festive crop 29th of November.
Yep.
Can't wait. Right, I want this little gingerbread man. I think he should go here, maybe. Maybe a little bit of foam pads there. So what crafty projects have people got underway? Are you people who get them all finished? You get one finished and move on to the next, like me? I'm definitely that type.
I'm a fluffer.
You're a have a few things on the go type of person.
Definitely.
Oh, hey, we wish you lived closer too. I know for the day crops it is that little bit too far to go. We wish we had kind of teleporters to get people there quicker.
Well, we could have a TARDIS, and then you know what we could do. We could have a TARDIS, and we could go back a week, and we could have a whole week of crafting, and it would only take a day.
Well, just before I came online, I follow MK Gunn, who has done a cyber crop challenge for us before. She is in the United States and runs some assemblage required, beautiful kind of laser cut wooden scrapbooking pieces. And she is at a retreat where they have a whole house and you just rent the retreat, and it's got a massive scrapping studio with beautiful pink chairs, like with
Wow.
it's just like a ready-made. I mean, in the US, I mean, it was a four space garage, and they had knocked through this massive four piece garage and made it into a scrapping studio.
That sounds amazing.
How totally cool is that? So yes, really good. And I just thought, oh, how heavenly does that look to set up, and then so it's got, I think it's, you have got your food and your everything included. Now what I couldn't decide is this lovely laser cut, which is beautiful here. I've popped this laser cut out and I couldn't decide whether the hanging balls there ties the photo into the wreath or whether it's just too much and it doesn't need it. Let me just hold it up. What do people think in the chat? Tell me. You can often see things better than me. So no bauble wreath, or
I think no, because the photo looks from here. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
I've got the wreath. The wreath is in the photo, yes. And I think that piece is so lovely. I'll see what people think. Yeah, it gets lost, Steph.
I think it got lost.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's too much. I thought it was a really nice piece, but I think that could probably be used on another layout.
Definitely. Well, while I'm picking, there are so many pieces here. I might as well
Tina
sort them
likes
into
the baubles.
and not, hadn't I?
Maybe I can find some little baubles in the ephemera and still.
What about the little bunting? There is some really cute little bunting like this.
Yes, laser cut bunting.
What about
something a bit more delicate? Yes, the little lights. Okay. Yeah, and the snowmen don't pop. I'm going to glitter. I'm going to add lots of glitter. So I've been into my glitters. Look, you can tell it's getting festive. I've got these I don't use very often. So I've got my Nouveaus in metallic autumn red and a blizzard white. And then I've gone proper. I'm going to add some
I just remembered what the other category is. Titles. Words and titles.
Titles.
Yes.
Yes. Love that. I'm just reading what other people are working on. So Karen's knitting jumpers for teddy bears. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. We've had school jumpers for teddy bears where they make like mini jumpers for the school bears. That's so cute. Oh, Nicola's little one is making birthday lists, and yeah, we've been on that because I've got a December birthday and Christmas all at once. Just adding a little bit of washi tape there for a bit of extra detail. I've been into my stash committing to try and use up some bits. The other thing I've got is, Debbie, you'll remember from one of our other Christmas kits, you had a gingerbread stencil, and I found these in my stash drawer.
That's one of my favourite stencils, actually. I've used that one so much.
Yeah, and I found some little acrylic gingerbread as well. So I'm thinking I might need to chuck a little gingerbread here somewhere because he's just too cute. Too cute.
There's so much foliage in here, isn't there?
Nicola's been Helen has been doing some Christmas cross stitching. Love that. Kate moving eldest son into an extension. Gosh, wow, you've got a busy old time going on as well. So not much crafting time, Kate. not much dedicated crafting time, because life just can be so busy, can't it? And other things do take priority.
Oh, that's exciting though, Kate. A little one on the way.
Very exciting. Right, I'm just...
Can a bird go on my wreath? It's going on. A little blue tit. There you are.
Yeah. Some of these are quite quirky pieces, aren't they? So we've got to...
Yeah. Well, I've got all sorts. I've got gingerbread man, candy canes, hearts, little birds.
Love that.
My problem now though is I can't really do a lot until I've got a photo. But I can build the wreath up and put it on little foamy dots. I'm going to do that.
I love that, Karen. Have to buy ourselves craft items for Christmas. Yes. And Debbie and I have said some things already, and then we're like, right, you want that, I want that. Let's give that to our husbands.
Absolutely.
This is what we'd like. Get wrapping. Why not?
Right, where's my phone? Ah, there they are. I got them out ready.
Kate, great question. So we do gift vouchers. They were popular last Christmas because then particularly there'll be new collections coming out, I'm sure. So if you weren't sure what you wanted, but you wanted your nearest and dearest to buy you something crafty, then yeah, a Twilight gift voucher is the perfect thing.
And it's nice to choose, isn't it, really?
And they're valid for 2 years.
Yeah.
So you've got plenty of time to use them online. Yes, great idea. They get emailed directly to you. So whoever buys them can email directly to themselves or to you as the recipient. And you can obviously print them off if they wanted to be a little gift like that. So that is a great idea. Right. I like a little, I don't know if this acrylic title will go there. I kind of like a little traditions tab, because this is something we do every year. This is a visit to Santa. And this is the little photo scene that you have before you go in, and we book every year. And it's a bit like trying to get Glastonbury tickets, because they go on sale, and to make sure you get the slot that you want, you've got to be like fast on the...
my sister-in-law was trying to get Greatest Showman.
Oh, wow.
Completely sold out 15 minutes after they'd gone on sale.
No.
Yeah.
Well, my sister, for my stepmom's birthday, managed to get priority access to Bon Jovi tickets, because she is a huge Bon Jovi fan, and that sold out. There were like
really
14,000 people in the queue. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that surprises me.
John Bon.
Yeah, no.
Oh, don't say that. My stepmom.
As the Toblerone would say, it's not my favourite.
It's not my favourite.
He's very tactful. It's not my favourite.
Oh, Karen's waiting for the Simple Story Say Cheese baby collection. Yes. And I think there is we've had quite a lot of Winnie the Pooh baby collections come out, haven't we? And then there's a Say Cheese Christmas mouse. So there's like a Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah, there's been lots of Say Cheeses, haven't there?
Lots of Say Cheeses, absolutely. I think I need some enamel dots on here. I want to give a bit of Christmas.
What about some Nouveau drops?
Yeah, I've got some Nouvos, and I'm never very good at doing these precisely.
I've seen somebody do them on greaseproof paper.
Right, and then stick them on.
Yeah. So you make your own enamel dots on the greaseproof paper, and then you take them off. I wonder if that would work better.
Steph says your wreath has a face, bauble eyes, and a light bulb mouth. Oh, I love how you see these things, Steph. You always see these things.
Oh, yeah. I'm not putting that there, though. I only put that there to show Faye.
I love it.
Is that better now? Or should I go big, little... Oh, no, that's not right.
I love that Kate says, don't worry, vouchers will be spent on Boxing Day. Love that. Well, there's just too many lovely things to choose from.
Oh,
But
there
gift
are
vouchers
so
are
many.
good, because I think if people are shopping online, they don't know what you've got. And then
Did you see the Alison Bomber new release? She's doing a fabulous leaf. She's got a new leaf stamp coming out. That looks amazing.
I haven't.
Mm.
Now, this on the wreath, this Nouveau drops, this is great. I'm going to hold this up. They are like little red berries. And actually, I have got the hang of dotting them on. Let me hold this up. Can you see here?
Yeah, that looks fab.
That works. And actually, on a Christmas tree would equally look beautiful. I wonder if red stickles will work on a Christmas tree.
Or if you wanted it glittery, I would do a silver or a clear stickles on top of a Nouveau, because then you'd have 3D-ness. The stickles don't have the 3D-ness, do they?
They might with the amount I've put on. Don't laugh. I think I might have squeezed it a bit too hard. Let me show you. But then they dry a bit flat, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. Whereas the Nouveaux dry with a 3D-age on them.
3D-age. I mean, look at the sizes of some of those globs. I've gone a bit. That's a bit much. Might take some drying that, but I don't want to splat it because I could cause all sorts of carnage.
You could lift it up with a little spatula if you want it, if you weren't sure where it was.
I'm going to add some beautiful enamel dots. I did have that little red star was not supposed to go here. Let me find another star, because I want a star on the top of my Christmas tree. Little red star. I love that. Baubles and berries come in all sizes. They certainly do. Don't look too closely, everybody. They certainly do on my tree.
Well, nobody's going to criticise your baubles, I'm sure.
Exactly. It's all good fun. Right, I wonder, so people's advice here, what star to go for, because I've got some lovely little acrylic stars for a bit of 3D-ness. So I could go red star. It's quite contrasting. I could go a little white star, something a bit more delicate. That doesn't really show, does it? Or I've got this lovely red see-through star.
Oh, that's nice.
The little red see-through pops a little bit. I don't like that.
Where did you get the red see-through one from?
That is one of my perspectives. I'm committed to using stuff up. I am committed to getting. I'm delving into my stash and saying, right, what can I use up? Committed to it. Either of the red ones, Tina. Thank you. That's good. Hi, Rachel. No worries. Good to have you with us.
Hi, Rachel.
Just picking a few more bits. Yeah, either of the red ones I think work well. And as I've got this little acrylic piece, I think the two. So traditions. I do love red and green. I mean, it is just the classic. But then I also like the hard candy collection, which has got pink in, hasn't it? Yes. Which is like a totally different thing.
I loved Paige Evans' Christmas collection. We worked with a few years back. That was one of my favourites.
Isn't that where the gingerbread stencil came in? Was that in her kit that you designed?
Yes. Yeah. That was my favourite.
You're one of your faves.
Yeah.
I agree. I loved it. Right, that's going to take a bit more glue. That's going to have to just sit there and hold my little gingerbread man. So you're planning on putting a photo in the middle of yours?
Well, I might tuck it behind here, so I might do this on repo tape. I might have it here and have a few embellished, but I'm not going to add it until I've got the photo.
Yes.
Or I might put a placement photo in just so I've got.
Then you can be sure.
Yeah.
Of the positioning. Right, that's going to have to just stick on there.
I'm not sure about that title yet. I might put that on with repo as well, just so I can decide after. These are definitely going here. I can stick those.
Get a bit more. I'm going to go for a bit of green stickles this time. Oh, note to self, you should do your nouveau at the end.
Yeah.
I got a smudge.
Yeah.
Smudgy.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
It's a tiny one.
It's a design opportunity.
It's always a design opportunity. I'm just going to put tiny dabs of green. These festive layouts are an opportunity to get all the glitters out, all your stickles and nouveaux.
I need to get some glitter out.
Yeah.
I do, but I'll have to go upstairs to get it. So
I've had the rock candy last week. I've had those little shimmer pens. I might add a little.
How did you what glue did you use? Did you put some nouveau along and then sprinkle the rock candy on?
Yes, so I use my glue press.
Yeah.
Really delicate lines.
Yeah.
And then rock candy and just dabbed it a little bit to make it
snow-like.
Yeah. And it stuck beautifully. Right, I'm just adding a little bit more shimmerage. I do love these. Can never have too much.
I apologise.
No, my phone's just been ringing. Everybody, all the family members always try to ring. Last week it was my dad. It's my mother-in-law now. Don't they? I will give them a call back afterwards. As always, I know when I watch Vicky Booton's live, she says the same. As always. It's always
oh dear.
Don't you worry. Right, let's get. So yeah, there's just a tiny little bit of red there, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. Put another little blob. I
might do that little thing in the corner there. How does that look? The little.
Oh, up in the top corner. Yes. Now I was going to delve in and try and get one of these to see if it works on my photo.
One that corner and one the other corner, like that.
Oh, Rachel, so rock candy we've got single tubs of. So yeah, drop us a message. And then the Nouveau pens, the glitter pens, yes, I can. They are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There are different colours, but I've got the one that is, so I've got like a gold, I've got a gold, a clear and a silver. So that was a set of 3. There is festive colours. There's reds and greens, or there's just like just a plate that I just use this one a lot. That's just
you can get loads of colours, but if you're only going to go one, like a generic one that covers everything, is a kind of good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, just the clear one I think is beautiful. Yeah. I'm looking for some baubles. Here we are. Was it this one you chose, Deb? These?
Yes.
They look more chunky in the laser cut, but I think when you get them out, they're very delicate.
They're very delicate.
I'll lift this up. Look, people can see there.
And I might put some little glitter on those. I think they'll look cute with glitter.
They are beautiful. I used some bunting on the last one. Oh, that's more dainty.
Very dainty.
Actually doesn't take away.
Thank goodness for the glue press, because otherwise I don't think it would get stuck on.
but I don't even know. Does it need it? Let people... Again, it might just bleed into that wreath. I think sometimes it's good to know when to stop.
Yeah.
And just think, no, it doesn't need... Don't need any more. Yeah, I think doesn't need any more on that.
Right,
that is looking good. I reckon that is pretty much yours coming together.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick these bits down with a bit of repo because I'm not sure where to put them. But I kind of like where they are, so I'm going to stick them with repo and wait till I've got a photo.
Great.
And then I can always add some more stars and things.
And I'm going to add a few more. If I can find some of my very tiny enamel dots, I don't want to use any that are too chunky. So I have got like these craft consortium
I'm just
ones.
thinking I've got some really gorgeous glittery ones that look fabulous with this collection.
Yeah, get decorating those Christmas trees. I mean, I've got an abundance of enamel dots. It's just trying to find them all. I've even got, these are quite cute, you know, like little
yes,
what do you call these? Gems, blings.
Yes. They're cute. Very cute.
The other thing I got, which I think would be mixed and matched, is if anybody's got any of the wrapped in ribbons collection. This is an old pack, I think.
Yeah,
all the
colour-wise.
Yeah. It's that muted red. It's the beautiful dark green.
Yeah.
So actually, this collection, if I hold the two, you know, they are...
I'm going to have to find mine out because I'm sure I've got quite a bit of that.
Yeah. We need to make our stash go further and dig into some of these. I've got two different things. I had the two different types of ephemera. And I think all of those...
Yes.
I think that was our subscription kit from last year. So if people are subscribers, they'll have some of this in their stash. And I would say, whatever you've got left over, this goes beautifully. I'm going to pack that for the crop on Saturday.
Yes, I shall pack my Christmas stuff for Saturday.
Wonderful. Well, I think that is us done. We're going to get ready to pack for Saturday, and we will be back same time next week. Have a lovely crafty weekend when it arrives, and thank you for joining us. See you next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.